powerful people in this nation holding this country to ransom. Let the spirit of cardiac visit them. Let death visit them. Because Nigeria must be let loose. Let the enemies of this nation sponsoring insecurity. Now hear this. Don't tell me that insecurity cannot stop. You know why it cannot stop? It's the biggest business right now. This thing you call henchmen, this thing you call Boko Haram, is a transaction. Because if it stops, the budgeting will stop. So it's the biggest corruption. The security problem in Nigeria today, quote me, is the biggest corruption. The biggest corruption is the security thing you call security problem. Because a lot of people are raking billions through the security problem. Now hear me. We are the salt of the earth, the light of the world. If everything you do is Bible study and Sunday service, you are a waste to the generation. If your ministry can impact on your nation, you are doing nothing. Go and check records of land breakers, generational impact leaders. They all affected government system. They were instrument to major decision making in their days. If I can't be part of a leadership shift, then what am I doing here? We have been brainwashed as a church that leave them. You can't leave them because whatever decision they make not just affect you, they affect your children.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
People who make decisions that affect you, affect your children, the unborn, you can't leave them, sir. You can't leave them. You can't leave them. This thing you call security problem in Nigeria cannot stop because it's the biggest deal in the nation. I was reading yesterday that one international body have delisted Nigeria. I can't remember the body now. Delisted Nigeria. Nigeria has been delisted. Foreign companies are selling off assets and leaving the country because of insecurity. And a few people holding the nation to ransom. Lift up your voice, men and brethren. Every man, every pharaoh, every herod holding this nation to ransom, let God overthrow them today. Every individual, every mortal man holding this nation to ransom, wherever they are, let the spirit of cardiac hit them from the top to bottom. Kretila Susa Kabosia, Secreta Libarosi, Lemonokosi. In Jesus' precious name we pray. As many benefiting from this insecurity of this nation and therefore impoverishing over 200 million Nigeria, may the spirit of incurable diseases be transferred to them today. The few individuals profiting from the calamity of insecurity in this nation, I release the angel of death to knock on their doors. God has not left himself without a witness. In every generation, there is always a voice speaking. I stand here as God's prophetic voice for this age, as God's prophetic voice for this hour. These few individuals holding Nigeria to ransom, sponsoring insecurity in this nation. If I be a man of God, let the a spirit of